You want to sing Silent Night?
I can sing Jesus.
Okay, well let's sing G Shabbat Lamb.
all right.
Well, let's just do this
Okay.
then. Okay. All right.
Alright.
G Shabbat Lamb, G Shabbat Lamb, wesoło nowina. Że Pana czysta porodziła Syna. Chrystus się rodzi, nas oswobodzi. Anieli grają, królowie witają. Pasterze śpiewają, bydlęta klękają. Cuda, cuda ogłaszają. Chrystus się rodzi, nas oswobodzi. Anieli grają, królowie witają. Pasterze śpiewają, bydlęta klękają. Cuda, cuda ogłaszają.
It was the 21st was the day that Jaja died. And so I was making a novena, the 5 days just as Jesus was for him. Not, I wasn't asking for anything. I was just offering in thanksgiving for having a father like him. And it ends just
I remember when he went into the hospital, he was scared, you know, because it was just before Christmas in 1974, and I'm sitting in Mom's bedroom with him, and he's sitting there and his head's down, and I walk in and I sit next to him in the bed, and I said, he was just, you know, sad, and I said, Jaja, I says, don't worry, I says, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna come back, you'll be here for Christmas. And he goes, you think so? And I go, yeah, you will. You'll be back here. And it didn't happen, but I think that was the one time where I connected with him in a way where I could see the joy in his face, where he had the notion that he could come back home for Christmas one more time. And it was like, I'll never forget that moment, because it meant a lot to me that I perked him up for a little bit, just a tiny second. But and I remember going into the hospital to see him, and he reaching out his hand. He was all with everything on. I never seen anybody before that with all the tubes. And I went in there, and he starts reaching his hand out to me like this. And I look at him, and I pull my wallet out of my pocket, and I said, what do you want? You want money? I said, look, I opened it up. I don't have any money. I don't have any money to give you. And he started laughing. He just went like that. And that's the last time I saw him, though. That was we had one last joke. Yeah, he was a beautiful man. Jaja was a beautiful man. Now one thing about him that's been passed along over time, like I wrote a paper about Jaja in college, and the teacher actually asked me to read it in front of the class, and some of the historical stuff of him. One thing was about the Titanic. Like he was supposedly like on one of the Titanic's voyages booked, and after it sunk, he had to book another boat to come to America. And that's what I was told a long time ago. And that he was supposed to come over on one of the Titanic's voyages, but he had to book another one. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, historically significant, obviously. I don't know what boat he came over on, but I think you can go over to Ellis Island, and where everybody signs in, you can see where he came, and I'm not sure exactly if they would list the vessel that he came in on, but it's one of the things I always wanted to do, is go to New York and go to Ellis Island and look up, because I know he came here in 1912, because that's when the Titanic sunk. So I'm sure he came during the spring or summer of 1912. So
Was that April?
yeah, April. I think it was. Yeah, it was in April of 1912, I think.
I think that's
I believe it was. Yeah. Yeah.
They had a whole thing at the Henry Ford Museum. They had a whole exhibition of original artifacts and things like that they found. I didn't get to go see it.
I didn't go either.
I know.
You know,
now they got Legos. I can go see the Legos.
they have the big Lego. Yeah, they have. I've lived my whole life 5 minutes away from Greenfield Village. I have never been there on a tour once.
Oh yeah, we gotta go.
I know. I want to go. I want to go. It's one of the things I want to do before I go. I want to go to Greenfield Village.
It's fun.
Oh, I know.
They got Lincoln's chair
It's dumb.
there.
I can't believe I haven't gone. I went there once to apply for a job after I graduated from college, and I just found the rejection letter from Henry Ford. I have a few rejection letters from Henry Ford, from the Detroit News, from Blue Cross, from I don't know, a couple more, but I found that one and I laughed because I said, I got to go to Greenfield Village. Isn't that dumb? I haven't been there my whole life. I rode my bike through there a few times, but I've never been in the place. I know